What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Asaman here, back to the video, and today we'll be going over this week's NFL slate, and I'll be giving you guys my picks and predictions for each game. Also, my lock of the week is in this video, so make sure to stay tuned for that. As you guys know, it is week 15 now, and there's no bye weeks now. It's straight football, so there's 16 games on. We had one game on Thursday night already, which the Rams beat the 49ers, but now there's 15 games that we will be covering in this video. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the boy, help the boy out. I drop the best NFL picks every single week, as long as a lock of the week that usually hits. So make sure to subscribe to the boy, help me out. Make sure to like the video, and make sure to comment any recommendations or feedback down below. Besides that, guys, we're going to get straight into the video right now. Starting off the week, we got the Baltimore Ravens going to New York and playing the New York Giants. The spread is currently 16.5 points, and I'm going to take the Ravens to cover and win. I think this is an absolute blowout, to be honest. I think that the Ravens are going to dominate this team. They're coming off a bye week. They're angry after that last ugly loss. They're going to take it out on the Giants. Give me Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. They're here to make a statement. Next, we got the Bengals going to Tennessee and playing the Titans. And man, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. This game's going to come down to the Titans defense and the Bengals offense, which I'm going to take the Bengals offense. I like the Bengals offense. They are doing absolutely crazy stuff. I think that if they can slow down Ja'Marr Chase, so the Titans do have a chance, because the Bengals defense is trash. So, I think the Titans offense will be able to score, unlike last week. So we will see, but I'm going to take the Bengals to cover and win in this one. Next, we got Carolina versus Dallas, and man, Dallas is coming off one of the worst losses I've seen in a minute. Look, they got the stop, everything looks good, then they actually block a punt, and it goes past the line of scrimmage, and the guy touches it. That is just absolutely insane. That's the most Dallas Cowboys thing ever, and the Cowboys, man, end up going to lose the game by the hands of Ja'Marr Chase and Joe Burrow. And man, I think that just kills your team. They're on the road. They're playing at Carolina. Carolina has looked good these last couple of weeks against the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Bucks, and they haven't won the game yet. They've been playing great football, but they haven't been winning. Give me the Carolina Panthers for the first time in Asaman channel history to get a W, baby. Next, we got Kansas City going to Cleveland. Give me the Chiefs here. I think that Jameis Winston can win a football game, and I think that he is a good football player, but I think the Chiefs, they just do voodoo magic. I don't know if I would take the Chiefs to cover here, but I would definitely take them to win. They're going to do their voodoo magic, and they'll win by a last-second field goal or a safety or some new witchcraft way that they discover. Now we are looking at a very important game. The Miami Dolphins are 3-point underdogs playing the Houston Texans, and I'm going to ride with the Dolphins here. I think that the narrative around the Dolphins is they can't play in the cold and they can't beat a good football team, and I think they can beat good football teams. They beat the Rams earlier this year, and with Tua, they've been a absolutely electric football team. Tua has played like one of the best quarterbacks in all football since his return, with 16 touchdowns to 1 interception. I think that they're going to be in a dome. The weather will be nice. This is a Miami Dolphins game and a half. Give me the Dolphins here to pull off the upset. Next, we got the Jets and the Jags. Give me the Jets. Aaron Rodgers actually looked good last week against the Miami Dolphins. He looked pretty good. He had some great throws. He went over 300 yards for the first time in a minute. Devontae Adams and Garrett Wilson got going. Without Breece Hall, man, this team actually looked quite decent. They're getting their playmakers involved, and it looked good. And this team is out of playoff contention, but Aaron Rodgers has pride, and he's not going to just tank. So give me the Jets here to beat the Jags. Next, we got Washington playing the New Orleans Saints. I don't even know who's starting at quarterback for the Saints, but you know what I do know who's starting at quarterback? For the Washington Commanders, baby. I know Jaden Daniels is going to be playing, and I am not even worried about it. Give me the Washington Commanders to cover 7. I don't know about 7.5. I'd buy it to 7 if I was going to buy the spread, because you never know who's starting. I think that the Commanders defense has played good ball, and I think this is a spot where they could easily blow a team out. Next, we got Buffalo and Detroit, and I'll be taking the Buffalo Bills to beat the Detroit Lions. The Bills are coming off a bad loss last week to the Rams, which a game they really should have won. They wasted Josh Allen 50 bomb in fantasy with 6 total tuds, but man, Josh Allen played his butt off and they still lost. But the thing I will say about this game is Detroit's won so many games in a row. They have to lose one eventually. They've been flirting with it against the Bears and the Packers these last couple weeks. Give me the Buffalo Bills here to come into Detroit and beat Detroit for the first time in 11 ball games. We got a big AFC matchup next. We got the Indianapolis Colts traveling to Mile High Stadium and playing the Denver Broncos. Both teams are coming off bye weeks. And the Denver Broncos do hold the 7th seed in the AFC right now, and the Colts are gunning for that spot. Give me the Colts here, man. I think that Anthony Richardson is going to have a legacy game. I can feel it in the air. They've been playing good ball, and so the Broncos, but I do not think the Broncos are that good, in my opinion. I think they're skating by against bad teams, and I think that the Colts will expose this. I think the Colts are not the best football team, but I don't think they're a bad football team by any means. I think they will get the job done on the road, and they will get closer to the wild card. Next, we got New England versus Arizona, and man, we got to go with Arizona here. I can never get a Cardinals game right. These last couple weeks, I've absolutely missed on the Cardinals, and I don't see them losing to the Patriots. If I get this wrong, though, I just need to stop putting the Cardinals in these videos, man, jeez. Because every game I bet on or against the Cardinals, something happens. But we're going to take the Cards here. I'm confident. They've lost a couple games in a row, but they're still in the playoff hunt, and I think that they could still make some noise. If Kyler Murray gets hot, this team is dangerous, so give me the Arizona Cardinals. Next, we have a big game, Philly and Pittsburgh. This game's going to be awesome, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers have easily earned my respect this year. You know, they've played great football year-round. Their defense is absolutely phenomenal, and Russell Wilson has made some big plays when he's been called on. I really like this Pittsburgh team. I think they're a great football team, but then looking at the Eagles, man, this Eagles team's starting to fall apart. You have A.J. Brown calling out Jalen Hurts for not giving him the ball enough, you know, when they're winning games. I mean, that's bad. I don't think Nick Sirianni has the locker room, but this Eagles team is way too talented. This offense is ridiculous. I'm going to take the Philly Eagles here to beat the Steelers. This is a game I think the Steelers drop. It's not a bad loss for them. It's not in conference or anything, but I just don't think that they are really focused on this Eagles team. I think they're more focused on next week because they could wrap up their division with a couple wins in the next couple weeks. Next, we got Tampa Bay and LA Chargers, not Rams, but Tampa Bay and LA. I like Tampa Bay in the spot. I think that Tampa Bay is, you know, they need these wins. They need to stay a game ahead of the Falcons. And the Chargers, man, I think that they're a team that has peaked early in the season. I think the Chargers are trending downwards. Justin Herbert's banged up. I really like the Bucs in this game. They've been playing great football these last couple weeks. Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On Sunday night, we got Green Bay in Seattle. You know, the 12th man's going to be rocking up there in Seattle. It's going to be a very good game. Green Bay's coming off a loss, and Seattle's coming off a couple wins. But this Green Bay team has looked good. They lost to the Lions last week, a very close game on the road. I like Green Bay here. I think they will get the job done on the road. They are a great football team, and they're going to be contending for that number 1 wildcard spot. Next, we got Chicago, Minnesota. I can never take Chicago, man. Chicago, every time I take them, they sell. I can no longer take them. I expect Caleb Williams to have a good game, though. He had a pretty bad one last week. I think he will bounce back. I think the Bears will look a little competent, but I think this Vikings defense will staffle them, and they will get messed up, and I think that Minnesota Vikings will win. Last but not least, y'all think I forgot about my lock of the week? Nah. It is the Atlanta Falcons, -4.5, Monday night. Give me the Falcons, man. They've had some bad games, but this Raiders game should not be close here. This Falcons team is not that bad. Kirk Cousins hasn't been playing his best ball, but he will silence them on prime time. Give me Kirk Cousins and the Atlanta Falcons for my lock of the week, baby. I'm riding with Atlanta. We're swag surfing in the crowd. Life is good. Give me the Falcons, baby. All right, y'all. That is the recap for the week. You know, we'll see how it does. We'll come back to it next week. I really hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment any recommendations down below. I really would appreciate it. And I hope I'll see you guys in the next one. It's your boy, Asalman, out. Peace.